You are strong, child. But I will break you.
I'll never fall to the dark side. You think torture will turn me, Malik? You're a fool.
Torture? No, dear Bastila. You misunderstand. This is but a taste of the dark side to whet your appetite. When you finally swear loyalty to me, it will be willingly.
Never.
Such resolve in your words, but I see the truth in your heart. The dark side calls to you, Bastila. You hunger to taste it. Become my apprentice, and all its power can be yours.
The Starforge. I've never seen anything like it. I'm transmitting these coordinates to Admiral Dodonna. Maybe a quick strike by the Republic can cripple the Sith fleet. Message is away. Now we can just wait for the Republic to show up. We should be safe here. We're outside their sensor range. Small vanguard of Sith fighters coming in hard. Someone needs to get on those gun turrets. Take those fighters out before they report our position to the main fleet. Oh, we've got problems. We've flown to some kind of disruptor field. All my instruments are jammed. We've got massive overloads in all systems. I'm picking up a single planet in this system. I'll try and put us down there. Hold on. This may be a rough landing.
Talk about your rough landings, Karth. What's the matter? You're flying like you've been on an all-night Teresian ale drinking binge.
That disruptor field fried our stabilizers. We're lucky we made it down in one piece. But if I can't find the salvage to make repairs, I won't even be able to get the Ebonhawk airborne again.
During our rather rapid descent, I noticed the hulls of many crashed ships scattered across the landscape. Perhaps the parts you need can be found among the wreckage.
The Cathar's right. This planet's a technological graveyard. I saw dozens of downed ships out there. That disruptor field must have wiped them all out. But where could it be coming from?
Even if we get the stabilizers fixed, we have to find and disable the source of that disruptor field before we can take off. Otherwise, we'll just end up crashing again. You're right. That Sith fleet we saw must have some type of protection against the disruptor field. We have to find a way to disable it, or the Republic will be slaughtered.
T3's picking up massive power fluctuations on the ship's sensors. They seem to be coming from some type of large stone structure to the east. It looks like some kind of ancient temple.
We haven't forgotten about her, but we can't do her much good stuck down here. We have to help ourselves before we can help her.
I only hope we're not too late. Bastila has been Malak's prisoner for a long time. If he can turn her to the dark side, she will join him, and the Sith will be invincible.
I fear Bastila will find the lure of the dark side difficult to resist. She is strong in the Force, but she's also impulsive, willful, and proud, as you once were, Revan. I'm glad to hear you say that. Now that you know your true identity, I was afraid you might slip back over to the dark side. If Bastila feels as you do, there may yet be hope for her.
Well, if Bastila's on the Starforge like you think, Jolie, then we can't rescue her until we disable that disruptor field. The sooner we investigate that temple to the east, the better. We can probably find the wreckage of a downed ship along the way. And if we're lucky, we can salvage some stabilizers from it to get off this planet.
I hope everything works out as smooth as you make it sound, Karth.
Well, so do I, Mission. So do I.
Hey there. What? Don't worry.
How may I be of a... What is...
Got something on... Not but... I suppose you're going to nag me until I cough it up, aren't you? Nothing is private anymore, it looks like. There's no escaping it, I guess. So be it. My wife's name was Neyama. She was the Yukatis enforcer who shot me out of the sky, if you remember. My wife had plenty to do with the war. Upon meeting her, I knew right away that she was strong in the Force. That's why she was able to shoot me down. Neyama was a marvel of a woman. Fiery, determined, smart. She dragged me to the capital and foiled 3 of my attempts to escape prison. Oh, and that body. Well, yes, that. Needless to say, I eventually won her over. That was after I kidnapped her upon being broken out of the Yukatis prison, mind you. But, that's another story entirely. At any rate, I wanted to train her in the Jedi way. The Council refused my request, naturally. I was still a Padawan at the time. I was an experienced Padawan, surely, but not yet ready to be a full Jedi, and certainly not ready to train another, especially not one so old as my wife. I did. I wasn't the first, and I won't be the last. The problem with self-righteous folk is they think they're more right than everyone else. I believed in her and trained her in secret. I ignored her willful nature. I loved her too much to see fault in her. She loved me too. I know she did. At the time, our love was a shared bliss. Better than anything I had known before or since. Exar Kun is what happened. Neyama was inspired by Exar's promises of a new golden age. She wanted to join him. She came to me, pleading with me to throw aside what she called the decrepit trappings of the Jedi, to join her in Exar's war. I hadn't thought so, not right then. I was too proud to believe that of her. I had trained her myself. I loved her. I pleaded with her to reconsider, to think about all that she was throwing away, to think about what she would become. She would have none of it. Finally, in frustration, she attacked me. She drew her lightsaber and attempted to strike me down. It was a scene being repeated everywhere throughout the galaxy. Pupil against master. In my case, it was a long and terrible battle, but I defeated her. No, I had her at my mercy, disarmed and defenseless. She looked up at me and she knew. She knew I couldn't do it. But I should have. Sometimes I convince myself otherwise, but it's no use. She had fallen to the dark side when she raised her saber against me, and I let her go. To my shame, she went on to kill many Jedi during the war, until she herself was slain in the final battle. I grieved for her death, inevitable as it was, even as the Jedi Council put me on trial for my actions once the war was over. I had trained Neyama against their wishes. I had failed to kill her when I had the chance. She went on to kill others. Not to mention that I had remained a Padawan throughout the war. A formality, perhaps, but with the trial, it had to be decided if I was worthy to become a Jedi at all. It was a travesty, of course. I told you that even the Jedi were capable of great injustices, didn't I? But I deserved to be tried. They found me innocent, even though I deserved every punishment and more. They let me go. Mitigating circumstances, they said. I deserved compassion, they said. They said I had learned wisdom the hard way. For all I had done during the war, they wished to raise me to full Jedi status at long last. That was when the Jedi left me. That was when they failed me. No, maybe you don't at that. They may have been able to forgive me. I could never forgive myself. Yes, I do, I suppose. Does that surprise you? It is all so long ago, lost in the winds, I suppose. Nobody cares what an old man believes anymore, do they? Let's continue on with the task at hand. I would prefer to think of the present today. Got something on you?
Yeah, what do you want? I'm not happy with the way my life has turned. I'm not the Mandalore I once was. I don't even think I'm the merc I was when I joined you. I think I need something more than killing and fighting in my life. I need a purpose or something like that. The way the Mandalorians, we fought, it holds no appeal for me. To rape and ravage worlds for the thrill of battle. It gets old. Very old. Honor in battle, cheating death, comrades in arms. The code of the Mandalore. I think I'm something different now. Maybe more, maybe less. No, the time of the clans is past. I don't think the galaxy wants them anymore. Maybe in the future, but not now. Once my time with you is done, once you have moved on to greater things, I'll find my own way once again. Maybe the Mandalorian clans will be reborn again. Maybe even under the Republic. Or the Sith. But dreaming about the future is stupid right now. We should get down to our business and finish it. If we survive all this, maybe we could talk about it then. Is there something else you want to know? Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right. Yeah, what are you... You're...
How may I be of...
Huh?
Ready?
Sure.
Time to rumble! You asked for this!
Kuyabi Diyos ko na jitanay. Ina ko mama rula. Slimo pa to na. Hindi hanggang na chipo kabi. Laboda ni Winkies Matoma. Wana kun bes ching pa marulira. Tok ching bang non kek. Tok ninja mira rabes. Tiska du sukiku pa na bona na kachu. Tuin kotu. Topa da bunkwalya gandonago chuchut. Kabachi kuita odonga. Yala mo inkapun. Jiloba mira ni bobo. Wango kun bes kakang. Pa mamarulira. Yatoka uwan kinkuna ba murira. Rachikun. Mucha shampampa. Jawana bota ayu at tahonga chakanki dora. Kachiku ita hodonga. Topa da bunkwalya gando donano chutchut. Musha papampa. Pola wana chikne. Bamuri slemo poda wanga kun bes murira rabes. Uba batu kochi. Tong nongbong chang nungyang. Tong katok smaktelia. La boda ni Winkies Matoma. Wana kun bes ching pa marulira. Tok ching bang non kek. Tok ninja mira rabes. Tiska du sukiku pa na bona na kachu. Tuin kotu. Topa da bunkwalya gandonago chuchut. Kabachi kuita hodonga. Yala mo inkapun. Jiloba murira ni bobo. Wango kun bes kakang. Pa mamarulira. Kuyabi Diyos ko na jitanay. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Hindi hodonga chihong kabi. Jawana bota ayu at tahonga chakanki dora. Kachiku ita hodonga. Topa da bunkwalya gando donado chutchut. Musha papampa. Pola wana chikne. Bamuri slemo poda wanga kun bes murira rabes. Yatoka uwan kinkuna ba murira. Rachikun. Mucha shampampa. Uba batu kochi. Tong nongbong chang nungyang. Tong katok smaktelia. Tiska du sukiku pa na bona na kachu. Tuin kotu. Topa da bunkwalya gandonago chuchut. Kabachi kuita hodonga. Yala mo inkapun. Jiloba murira ni bobo. Wango kun bes kakang. Pa mamarulira. Uba batu kochi. Tong nongbong chang nungyang. Tong katok smaktelia. La boda ni Winkies Matoma. Wana kun bes ching pa marulira. Tok ching bang non kek. Tok ninja mira rabes.
Tonghay Saks Wamaji. Yuman Lipa ak Inkokun. Jiska to suki upa kona nai kachu. Kuyam ni juice. Kuchitana.
Wait a minute. You understood those creatures? Of course. You and Malik must have been here before. You probably learned their language back when you were Revan.
Labora ni Winky. Smatoma. Ka wana pota. Ayua takwa kenki dora. Sharti king watawama mulira. King kun chapesho. Ka wana pota. Ayua takwa kenki dora. Jiska to suki kuba ora nai kachu. Jika chi diman. Yuma lipa akin kotun. Uba batu konki. Noba mulara. Jila kunta. Donkin bano kunne. Jiska to suki kuba ora nai kachu. Tonghai elda swamaji. Ka wana pota. Ayua takwa kenki dora. Yuma lipa akin kotun. Tukalua. Labora ni Winky, Smatoma. Ka wana pota, ayua takwa kenki dora. Sharti king watawama mulira. King kun chape shock. Ka wana pota, ayua takwa kenki dora. Jiska to suki kuban ora nai kachu. Jika chi diman. Yuma lipa akin kotun. Uba batu konki. Noba mulara. Jila kunka. Tonghai Saks Wamaji. Yuma lipa ak Inkokun. Jiska to suki kupan ona nai kachu. Kuyam ni juice. Kuchitana. Donkin bano kunne. Ka wana pota. Ayua takwa kenki dora. Sharchi king watawama mulira. Tonghai eldas Wamaji. Noba mulara. Jilai kunka. Jisku. Yoho kava nobis ula. Labora ni Winky, Smatoma. Ka wana pota, ayua takwa kenki dora. Sharti king watawama mulira. King kun chape shock. Tonghai Saks Wamaji. Yuma lipa ak Inkokun. Jiska to suki kupan bona nai kachu. Kuyam ni juice. Kuchitanai. Donkin bano kunne. Jiska to suki kupan bona nai kachu. Tonghai eldas Wamaji. Ka wana pota, ayua takwa kenki dora. Yuma lipa akin kotun. Yutukalua. Ka wana pota, ayua takwa kenki dora. Jiska to suki kuban ora nai kachu. Jika chi diman. Yuma lipa akin kotun. Uba batu konki. Noba mulara. Jila kunka. Labora ni Winky, Smatoma. Ka wana pota, ayua takwa kenki dora. Sharti king watawama mulira. King kun chape shock. Tonghai Saks Wamaji. Yuma lipa ak Inkokun. Jiska to suki kupan bona nai kachu. Kuyam ni juice. Kuchitanai. Donkin bano kunne. Jiska to suki kupan bona nai kachu. Tonghai eldas Wamaji. Ka wana pota, ayua takwa kenki dora. Yuma lipa akin kotun. Yutukalua. Ka wana pota, ayua takwa kenki dora. Jiska to suki kupan bona nai kachu. Jika chi diman. Yuma lipa akin kotun. Uba batu konki. Noba mulara. Jila kunka. Donkin bano kunne. Jiska to suki kupan bona nai kachu. Tonghai eldas Wamaji. Ka wana pota, ayua takwa kenki dora. Yuma lipa akin kotun. Yutukalua. Ka wana pota, ayua takwa kenki dora. Jiska to suki kupan bona nai kachu. Jika chi diman. Yuma lipa akin kotun. Uba batu konji. Noba mulara. Jilai kunka. Donkin pano kunne. Jiska tosuki kupan bona naikachu. Tonghai elda swamaji. Ka wana bota ayua takwa kenki dora. Yuma lipa akin kotun. Yutuka alua. Ka wana bota ayua takwa kenki dora. Jiska tosuki kupan bona naikachu. Jika chi timan. Yuma lipa akin kotun. Uba batu konchi. Noba mulara. Jilai kunka. Donkin pano kunne. Jiska tosuki kupan bona naikachu. Tonghai elda swamaji. Ka wana bota ayua takwa kenki dora. Yuma lipa akin kotun. Yutuka alua. La bola ni winki. Smatoma. Ka wana bota ayua takwa kenki dora. Sharji king watawama mulira. King kun jope shock. Donkin pano kunne. Jiska tosuki kupan bona naikachu. Tonghai elda swamaji. Ka wana bota ayua takwa kenki dora. Yuma lipa akin kotun. Yutuka alua. Ka wana bota ayua takwa kenki dora. Jiska tosuki kupan bona naikachu. Jika chi timan. Yuma lipa akin kotun. Uba batu konchi. Noba mulara. Jilai kunka. Donkin pano kunne. Jiska tosuki kupan bona naikachu. Tonghai elda swamaji. Ka wana bota ayua takwa kenki dora. Yuma lipa akin kotun. Yutuka alua. Ka wana bota ayua takwa kenki dora. Jiska tosuki kupan bona naikachu. Jika chi timan. Yuma lipa akin kotun. Uba batu konchi. Noba mulara. Jilai kunka. Donkin pano kunne. Jiska tosuki kupan bona naikachu. Tonghai elda swamaji. Ka wana bota ayua takwa kenki dora. Yuma lipa akin kotun. Yutuka alua. Ka wana bota ayua takwa kenki dora. Jiska tosuki kupan bona naikachu. Jika chi timan. Yuma lipa akin kotun. Uba batu konchi. Noba mulara. Jilai kunka. Donkin pano kunne. Jiska tosuki kupan bona naikachu. Tonghai elda swamaji. Ka wana bota ayua takwa kenki dora. Yuma lipa akin kotun. Yutuka alua. Ka wana bota ayua takwa kenki dora. Jiska tosuki kupan bona naikachu. Jika chi timan. Yuma lipa akin kotun. Uba batu konchi. Noba mulara. Jilai kunka. Donkin pano kunne. Jiska tosuki kupan bona naikachu. Tonghai elda swamaji. Ka wana bota ayua takwa kenki dora. Yuma lipa akin kotun. Yutuka alua. Ka wana bota ayua takwa kenki dora. Jiska tosuki kupan bona naikachu. Jika chi timan. Yuma lipa akin kotun. Uba batu konchi. Noba mulara. Jilai kunka. Donkin pano kunne. Jiska tosuki kupan bona naikachu. Tonghai elda swamaji. Ka wana bota ayua takwa kenki dora. Yuma lipa akin kotun. Yutuka alua. Ka wana bota ayua takwa kenki dora. Jiska tosuki kupan bona naikachu. Jika chi timan. Yuma lipa akin kotun. Uba batu konchi. Noba mulara. Jilai kunka. Tonkin pano kunne. Jiska to suki kupan bona naikachu. Tong hai eldas wamaji. Ka wana bota ayua tagwa kenki dora. Yuma lifa hakin kotun. Yutuka alua. Ka wana bota ayua tagwa kenki dora. Jiska to suki kupan bona naikachu. Jika chitiman. Yuma lifa hakin kotun. Uba batu konchi. Noba mulara. Jila kunka. Tonkin pano kunne. Jiska to suki kupan bona naikachu. Tong hai eldas wamaji. Ka wana bota ayua tagwa kenki dora. Yuma lifa hakin kotun. Yutuka alua. Tong hai saks wamaji. Yuma lifa ak inkokun. Jiska to suki kupan bona naikachu. Ku ya mi juice. Ku chitana.